Well, new on Live at Daybreak this morning, 6:49 on today's TMJ4. Organizers behind the project to light up the Hoan Bridge are ramping up fundraising efforts. They have a long way to go. They want it done in time, though, for next summer's DNC, and they argue there is an economic benefit to Milwaukee and that it would be big. Pete Servakis joins us with that story.
Well, Vince, work on the Light the Hoan Bridge project started 3 years ago, but the fundraising has only been happening for the last year or so. So far, organizers have collected $500,000. That's a significant chunk of change, but it's a sliver of what they still need. This is what the Hoan Bridge could look like lit up at night, covered with tens of thousands of specially made light bars full of this many light bulbs.
The exact number is a lot.
A lot also sums up the price tag, between $4.5 and $5 million, meaning organizers have at least $4 million left to raise. And they want to collect it by October 1st so the bridge can be lit up in time for next summer's Democratic National Convention.
We're now in the process of going after some larger dollars to complete this in time for the DNC. So companies, foundations, philanthropists.
If he succeeds, Michael Hostad thinks the economic benefit to businesses near the Hoan would be big. He compares this project to the one that lit up the San Francisco-Oakland Bay Bridge in California.
Restaurants, bars, hotels within view of those lights saw on average a 30% increase in revenues as a result of lighting the bridge.
That cost Michael mentioned, again, about $4 million still to go, covers not only the manufacture and the installation of the lights, but also 10 years of maintenance. Now, the reason, guys, that the fundraising's only been going on for about a year is because they spent a lot of time, about 2 years, just talking to local officials, Coast Guard, kind of federal officials, to make sure they can actually do this. And they have confirmed that. So if they raise the money, they can go forward with it, but obviously a big chunk of change.
They've got this October 1st deadline. What if they don't get the money by then?
Theoretically, say they raise, $2 million, they could certainly do half the project, I guess you could say, or at least start the building of the lights themselves. Their worry, guys, is they say what we don't want to have happen is we start it, we don't raise the rest, and then we got a big warehouse full of lights. So that's why they said ideally get the full price tag by October 1st. They can guarantee it'll be up by the DNC.
What a cool idea. Still